Welcome back to Copper Star Precision, the channel dedicated to getting you more points at your competitive shooting matches. Today we're continuing on with the December course of fire for NRL22. This is the last stage in the booklet called Dreidel, Dreidel, Dreidel. Stage description is as follows. This special three-sided dreidel is spinning. Try to keep it going by shooting off one tip at a time. When it stops, take one last shot from the center. On the start signal, the shooter will engage the target in the following order with one shot from each position. Tip 1, tip 2, tip 3. Tip 1, tip 2, tip 3, 1, 2, 3, and lastly the center. It is a 10-round stage, so shouldn't have to do any mag changes, anything like that. Distance is 63 yards, target size is 2-inch. I'll put the target size in MOA at mils at the bottom here. One target, about building positions, efficient movement, and just getting on target, target acquisition. I think everyone should be familiar with the tank trap by now. Pretty much the way I approach most tank trap stages is a one bag solution. I leave my bipod on the rifle just to give a little bit more front end balance so that rifle is properly balanced. Now it depends if the match directors are going to tell you which tips are numbered, but if you have the choice, think about what you want to do in terms of which tips you want to engage first. So this would probably be set up a little bit more like this so you're not crisscross and shooting into the other tips. So I would probably do a clockwise or counterclockwise rotation. So let's see, if I start over here, you can get as close to the prop as you want. You know, there's no like start line, like 15 feet back. So I see people like start way back here and the beeper goes off and they take a good 3-4 seconds just to get up to the tank trap. So I have all my gear in hand, magazine in, bolt back. And so I'm ready to go when the timer goes off because there's a lot of movement. I want to save as much time as possible. Rifle timer goes beep right there. Just do a little shimmy to get this settled. On left hand, grabbing the bag, on glass, see the target, and I'm not squatting here. I'm keeping my legs far apart. I should honestly be a little bit more squared up to the target for best stability, like this, and not tip the tank trap over. So here we're engaging, bolt back to move. Like I said, pick a direction. I'm going to go this way. Same thing, widespread legs, engage, come up front, give it a little shake, rifle down, left hand grabbing to the bag, straighten those legs, engage. Now we have to go back to target 1. I doubt you'd be able to actually go around in a circle because this, you don't want to walk past the firing line. So think about what you want to do. We're going to lift the rifle like this. We're not going to turn around like this and run back this way because we've just flagged the entire back of the field. So what we're going to do from here, remember, bolts back, safety first, grab the rifle, look where we're going, keeping the rifle pointed downrange, come back over here, a little shimmy, down, on target, engage, repeat that, and then we're going to find somewhere in the center here, like this. Now here, I probably take a kneeling position and use my arm, my elbow on my leg for more stability, or I could kneel, both knees down, pushing into the rifle, super stable from the center here. Probably a kneeling position. Everything else should probably be standing, depending on your height and all that kind of stuff. So again, this is another one of the straightforward stages. It's only one target distance, so parallax and dope set up ahead of time. The challenge here is the movement. Remember, safety is paramount. If you flag anybody, you'll be disqualified from the match. So just make sure when you're moving from tip 3 back to tip 1, you're moving in a mindful and deliberate manner with your rifle pointed downrange at all times. Most important thing here. Other than that, it's just building quick positions, getting steady on the rifle. It is a lot of movement though, so think about that. It's 10 shots, 2 minutes, so 12 seconds per for moving, finding the target, dropping the bolt, making a good clean shot with good breathing, good follow through, good fundamentals. So 12 seconds per. It sounds like a lot of time and not a lot of time at the same time. So just make sure that you're very deliberate with your movements. If you can choose which order you go in, either pick sort of counterclockwise or clockwise when you're looking straight down on the tank trap. And it's as simple as bag down, settle the bag, rifle down, left hand on the bag and the rifle, head down, bolt close, engage. And, that should take you, less than 10 or 12 seconds. So leave some time for the movement in between tips. But other than that, I hope these tips and tricks helped. Of course, there'll be a match video coming out as soon as I participate in the match this Sunday. And until I see you then, see if these tips and tricks actually work. Make sure you like this video, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when that match video comes out, because I know everyone likes seeing the match footage and seeing these sort of tips and tricks in action. So make sure you stick around for that. Until I see you next time, as always, score more points.